Here is today's mediumship message. I've been consistently getting in the habit of asking Spirit and asking the ancestors what messages want to come through. So I really just kind of keep asking this question, opening myself up, and this is the message that came through today. For those of you that are new here, you can take a peek at my previous videos and just kind of see a little bit more about who I am and the work that I do. Today's message is actually more of like a practice that you can implement into like day to day. This is something you could do like right before bedtime. This is actually something I do. My mom passed away like almost 16 years ago, and her and I were very close. And this is something that I actually do as well to like bring her in closer when I like need support, when I need guidance, when I want to feel her close by. The first part is always going to be getting into the heart space. So anything that you can do that gets you into that space, whether it's breath work, if it's just sitting in the quiet, this is something that I actually do before bedtime. So this is like when I'm like winding down, I'm already like in my safe space, sacred space. I take a couple of deep breaths and then I center in. First gonna say my mom's name, whether it's like in my mind's eye or if I say it out loud, it doesn't matter. It's both heard by spirit and the other side. And I'm just gonna start to visualize my mom. So sometimes I think of like old memories of her, or something that I always remember about like right before my mom passed is like I remember holding her hands and saying to myself like I never want to forget like how her hands feel. So I remember everything about her hands. I remember how they feel when I would hold her hand. I remember the rings that she wore, the nail polish that she used to wear. So I start to like visualize my mom from like head to toe. And I'll think about like how her hair used to look and the perfume she used to wear, the necklace, which is this necklace that I always wear, the type of clothes and things like that. And I just start to visualize her, and I start to like emanate this like unconditional love and this warmth within my heart. And as I do this visualization, the heart is the key here, because the heart is actually going to be the bridge or the gateway for you to like bring in and call in and connect with your loved one from the other side. So you'll start to feel this like warmth. You'll start to feel this like shift in your own energy. You might even start crying. You might feel like this overwhelming sense of love just start to wash over you. And that's when you know your loved one is close by or is like connected with you. Once this happens, that's when I'll then like ask my mom for advice. So if there's like some guidance that I need, maybe I just want to feel her close, or maybe I like specifically have a question that I'm like asking for her guidance on, that's when I'll ask the question. It's not always necessarily answered like in that moment. A lot of the times it is, sometimes it's not, but I pay attention to like the answer or like the feeling of that as like the next day. So like pay attention to your dreams, pay attention to like how the next day goes, because when we ask our loved ones for help or guidance, the answers are always going to come. So pay attention to synchronicities, to signs, to conversations with people, to music, all of that. They will use all of those avenues to give the answer or to give you the guidance that you have been seeking. So try this out. Let me know how this feels, and let me know if you have any questions.